And now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the defining moment of TIOL Awards 2025, which is the actual presentation of the awards. We will be first reading the citation for the recipient and then conduct the presentation ceremony. Can I have all hands put together in this hall and let us applaud for the recipient of this year's TIOL Business Legend Award, Sir Ratan Tata.
Is conferred, we have a citation which I would like to read quickly about Sir Ratan Tata, the man, the myth, the legend, the TIOL Business Legend Award. In the bustling corridors of corporate India, one name stands tall, Sir Ratan Tata, an iconic face exemplifying compassion and the philosophy of humanism. Sir Tata was the maestro of mergers, the sultan of startups, and the knight in the shining Tata Steel. Not merely a business tycoon, he was a philanthropist with a heart perhaps as big as the Tata Group's annual revenue. While most CEOs wrestled with boardroom battles and power lunches, Sir Tata was out helping not only the Tata Group employees and the underprivileged, but also his furry friends. As chairman of Tata Sons, Sir Tata was like a magician, transforming dreams into reality. Under his beardly leadership, the Tata Group expanded its horizon and acquired many global iconic brands like Chorus Steel and Jaguar Land Rover. It was as if he had waved a magic wand and declared, "Abracadabra, let's go global." Despite his staggering achievements, Sir Ratan Tata remained grounded, sharing a cup of chai and listening to stories. His humility rivals any Tata Group's product's quality. He balanced being a titan of Indian industry with a heart of gold. His legacy inevitably inspires us all to dream big, act kindly, and do not forget, always keep a cup of chai handy. Sir Tata was just not an industrialist. He was an icon, a man whose vision was sharper than Tata Steel. Can you forget Ratan Tata as a CPO Tata Tea, savoring every drop of inspiration? While binge-watching your favorite shows on Tata Play, wondering if he is secretly hosting a reality show on business brilliance. Every sprinkle of Tata salt reminds you of his magic, and when you don that piece from Tanishq, you cannot help but think it shines with Ratan Tata's brilliance. Imagine that exhilarating moment in your new Tata Motors vehicle, cruising confidently because you know it's built on a legacy of strength, just like Tata Steel, and it is as sturdy as Ratan Tata's resolve. Briefly, I would like to say, Ratan Tata, he's in our cups, our homes, our hearts, and every little Tata moment we cherish. We are proud and honored to present TIOL Business Legend Award to Sir Ratan Tata, celebrating his immense contributions to humanity and global economy. Thank you.
And I request Nitin Gadkari ji and Shri Chandrasekaran to kindly come forward on the stage for us to conduct the presentation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all applaud for the man for his lifetime contribution to nation's wealth and social capital, a man who's synonymous with nation building, a visionary, a philanthropist, a business icon, someone whose leadership shaped industries, empowered communities, and left an indelible mark on India's economic and social landscape, Sir Ratan Tata. And with that, I request the Chairman of Tata Sons, Shri N Chandrasekaran, to kindly say a few words.
Respected Honorable Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Dr. Tyagarajan, Honorable Minister from Government of Tamil Nadu, Justice Singh, the TIOL award organizers, jury, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great privilege and honor for me to be here this evening when the late Shri Ratan Tata ji is recognized, and I accept this award on his behalf with great humility. I know, knowing Mr. Tata, he would have been here to accept this award and would have been humbled by this honor. And I would like to share a few thoughts. First, knowing how much he had a respect for you, Shri Gadkari ji, he would have been extremely delighted to receive this award from your hands. He always referred to you whenever your name came up. He always said he's a big doer. Karke dikhata hai. So he had a huge respect for you, and thank you for being here to give this award. Mr. Ratan Tata is a very unique personality. It's very difficult to describe him. I know in the citation and in the speech, Sri Shailendra ji referred to him as a business icon, a legend, a philanthropist. He's many more. He's a pioneer, he's a dreamer, he's a champion of startups. He's an animal lover, dog lover, a compassionate leader, and in a way, defender of the defenseless. And my relationship with him grew over time. All of us professionals who started their career early, I started my career in the Tatas in 1986. Those days, when you grew up, if you ever had an opportunity to just see him, you considered it a great moment. You had an opportunity to shake hands, it's even better. Later on, if you had an opportunity to take a selfie, life is made for many people. But for me, I think this relationship grew professionally, but later on, he became a very, very close friend. In the last 5-6 years, we spent a lot of time together. And he's a person to be experienced and discovered, very difficult to be described. I would like to, there are many things we can talk about his business achievements. I think he built India's first indigenous car. He acquired Jaguar Land Rover, Tetley, and many, many things we can talk about. But I'm not going to talk about that. The human aspect of him which I have witnessed in the last several years, is a very special thing. I've written about it. Some of you may have seen it, many of you may not have read it. In 2017, after I joined the Tata Group, I wanted to redo Bombay House. I felt it was looking tired and it needed to be modernized. So it had not been done for almost close to 100 years. So many people told me, don't do it. Mr. Tata will not like it. So then I engaged Brinda Somaya, and then we did a new plan. And then I mentioned it to him, I'm going to redo Bombay House. He paused for a minute and then asked me, redo means vacate? I said, yes, sir, we will be moving out of Bombay House and then we'll redo it and then come back when it is done. It's quiet for some time, then he may ask you something. I said, yes, sir, sure. Where will the dogs go? Bombay House, those of you who don't know, is a home for almost 7, 8 stray dogs, which always live there. Then I assured him that the dogs will be taken care and we will take them to the new building, and then when we come back, we will have a kennel and the dogs will have a very good home and they'll be looked after. He felt very relieved. For him, it's about the small things, attention to detail, how you are taking care of people who cannot take care of themselves. That mattered the most. He never worried about how much are you going to spend, what are you going to do, are you going to break this, break that. None of that mattered. For him, this mattered. So I witnessed it in many such instances. In fact, in 2017, there was a union issue. Some wages had not been settled for a year and a half, so that was the first thing that I was to tackle. Then I told him I'm going to Pune to meet in March 17, going to meet the Tata Motors Union. So he had not been in touch after retirement. Then I said, do you have any advice for me? Because I'm going to meet them for the first time. Then he said, they're good people. Then he thought about a minute. If you want me, I'm happy to come with you. Then I said, let's go together. Then we went in. He would not sit in the lead seat. He said, you are the chairman, you should sit in the lead seat. And he would take a seat in the corner. And I insisted, the union leaders insisted, he would refuse. He sat in the corner. Then the talks started, then he basically told them 3 things. There have been probably difficulties and there have been mistakes. Could have been on both sides, I don't know why it has not been settled. I'll request Chandra to make a fair deal in 15 days and promise you we'll close it in 15 days. Then I kind of made a fair offer, in 15 days it got closed. But then he told me, make sure that we go a little bit beyond what they're expecting. So he always had this extra sense of responsibility. So it's about 4 months since we lost him. I will miss him, but we continue to be inspired. There are a lot of stories. I don't want to take too much time. he will continue to inspire many, many generations. And everyone who came to contact with him have a positive influence because of his connection. Again, I want to thank the jury for this great honor and also inviting me for accepting this award. Thank you so much.